I'd like to welcome everyone to the January 10th council meeting for the city of Easley. And before we open, we have some swearing in to do before we can take some votes. So I'm going to turn it over to our judge, and he's going to be calling each person up, and along with their family or friends, whoever you would like to come up with you, you're more than welcome to.
It's my honor to swear these folks into their office for the coming year. Mr. Jim Robinson, if you'll step up, please, sir.
Here comes Melissa.
Come on up, please, ma'am. I, James R. Jim Robinson,
I, James M. Robinson,
I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear or affirm
that I am duly qualified,
that I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution of the State of South Carolina,
according to the Constitution of the State of South Carolina,
to exercise the duties of the office
to exercise the duties of the office
to which I have been elected,
to which I have been elected,
and that I will,
and that I
to
will,
the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge the duties thereof,
discharge the duties thereof,
and preserve, protect, and defend
and preserve, protect, and
the
defend
Constitution of this state
the Constitution of this state
and of the United States.
and of the United States.
I do further solemnly swear or affirm
I do further solemnly swear or affirm
that as a council member
that as a council member
for the city of Easley,
for the city of Easley,
I will equally, fairly, and impartially,
I will equally, fairly, and impartially,
and to the best of my ability and skill,
and to the best of my ability and skill,
exercise the trust reposed in me,
exercise the trust reposed in me,
and will use my best endeavors
and will use my best endeavors
to preserve the peace
to preserve the peace
and carry into effect,
and carry into effect,
according to the law,
according to the law,
for the purpose for which I have been selected.
for the purpose for which I have been selected.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. James Terry Moore. Ms. Moore, would you like to introduce these young men?
Yes, I'd like to introduce, this is my son, Dr. Lee Moore. This is my grandson. They just got accepted in MUFC.
To be a doctor.
He's to be a doctor just like his daddy. We're very proud of him.
All right. Raise your left hand, please. I, James Terry Moore,
I, James Terry Moore,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I am duly qualified,
that I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
of the State of South Carolina,
of the State of South Carolina,
to exercise the duties of the office
to exercise the duties of the office
to which I have been elected,
which I have been elected,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge the duties thereof,
discharge the duties thereof,
and preserve, protect, and defend
to preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of this state
the Constitution of this state
and of the United States.
and of the United States.
I do further solemnly swear or affirm,
I do so, excuse me, I did.
that's like a mouthful. I do further solemnly swear or affirm that as a council member for the city of Easley,
Cannot hear you, I'm sorry.
I'll get closer. I do further solemnly swear or affirm
I do swear or affirm
that as a council member for the city of Easley,
that a council member for the city of Easley,
I will equally,
I will equally,
fairly, and impartially,
fairly, and impartially,
and to the best of my ability and skill,
to the best of my ability and skills,
exercise the trust reposed in me,
exercise the trust reposed in me,
and will use my best endeavors
will use my best endeavors
to preserve the peace
to preserve the peace
and carry into effect,
and carry into effect,
according to law,
according to law,
the purpose for which I've been selected.
the purpose which I have been selected.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
I'm the tall one in the family. Keep singing, look.
Ms. Denise Davidson. Ms. Davidson, would you like to introduce your family members here?
This is my husband, Karen Davidson.
I, Denise Davidson,
I, Denise Davidson,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I am duly
that
qualified,
I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
of the State of South Carolina,
of the State of South Carolina,
to exercise the duties of the office
to exercise the duty of the office
to which I have been elected,
to which I've been elected,
and that I will,
and I will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge the duties thereof,
discharge the duties thereof,
and preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of this state
the Constitution of this state
and of the United States.
and the United States.
I do further solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear and affirm,
that as a council member for the city of Easley,
as a council member of the city of Easley,
I will equally, fairly, and impartially,
equally, fairly, and impartially,
and to the best of my ability and skill,
and to the best of my ability and skill,
exercise the trust reposed in me,
exercise the trust reposed in me,
and will use my best endeavors
and will use my best endeavors
to preserve the peace
to preserve the peace
and carry into effect,
and carry into effect,
according to law,
according to law,
the purpose for which I have been selected.
for the purpose for which I've been selected.
So help me God.
So help me God.
And we have Mr. Jeff Fogel. Mr. Fogel, you have some family members here with you tonight, sir?
Yes, my wife Cindy.
All right, sir. Mr. Fogel is being sworn in as a commissioner for the Combined Utilities Office. All right, sir. I, Jeff Fogel,
I, Jeff Fogel,
do firmly solemnly swear
do firmly and solemnly swear
that I am duly
that
qualified,
I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution of the State of South Carolina,
according to the Constitution of the State of South Carolina,
to exercise the duties of the office
to exercise the duties of the
to
office
which I have been elected,
to which I have been elected,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge the duties thereof,
discharge the duties thereof,
and preserve, protect, and defend
and preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of this state
the Constitution of this state
and of the United States.
and of the United States.
I do further solemnly swear or affirm
I do further solemnly swear or affirm
that as a commissioner for Easley Combined Utilities,
that as a commissioner of Easley Combined Utilities,
I will equally, fairly, and impartially,
I will equally, fairly, and impartially,
and to the best of my ability and skill,
to the best of my ability and skill,
exercise the trust reposed in me,
exercise the trust reposed in me,
and will use my best endeavors
and will use my best endeavors
to preserve the peace
to preserve the peace
and carry into effect,
and carry into effect,
according to law,
according to law,
the purpose for which I have been selected.
the purpose for which I have been selected.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Yes, sir.
meeting to order. After the swearing in, we really appreciate all the family and friends that came out. I'd like to introduce one of our good friends. Everybody in here probably knows him, does not need an introduction. But it's our pastor, John Adams from First Baptist Church. Go ahead, Case. Yes, sir, you come right on up.
Let's pray together. Almighty God, precious Lord and tender Spirit, we bow before you and recognize you as our sovereign. I ask, Lord, that you prepare us for this time together. That you give us a spirit of unity, civility,